This was such a fucking horrific game. Compare this game to the Raptors game. It's night and day. I knew this fucking team was gonna fold. I knew it. Leafs lose 6-3 over the fucking Ottawa Senators. Those Senators. My God. Starting off, the Leafs get on a power play and fucking Willie Nylander snipes it, and it's a 1-0 game. We're all good. And then fucking a couple minutes later, again, this is a bad pattern for the fucking Leafs. Kublik gets a slap shot goal, and we're tied. And then fucking Claude Giroux puts one in, 2-1. And then Bertuzzi, nice goal. Finally, he gets going. We're tied, 2-2. And fucking Jacob Chikrin with a slap shot. The defenseman, the Leafs have 0 defensemen who can put up any goals except Morgan Riley. 3 defensemen scored. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Chikrin scored. That's 3-2. And then earlier in the third period, Nick Robinson, Yarncrook, Robinson, and Nomi are working. That third line is working. Second line is just the fourth line's pretty ass. So, yeah. That's all I gotta say right there. So they tie it up, and then 5 minutes later, Kublik on a power play, slap shot, goal, 4-3, and then Stützle deflection, goal, 5-3, and then the last goal was all on Joseph Wall. He turned the puck over to Claude Giroux, and that sealed the deal, 6-3. Joseph Wall didn't play good at all. He played like shit, but I'm not blaming him. The team defense is fucking terrible. Sheldon Keefe is terrible. He loves playing the fourth line way too long in close games. He's just a fucking terrible head coach. And now we got the Flames on. We have a back-to-back. Flames and fucking Canucks Friday and Saturday. That's not easy, you know. And let me look at the standings. We're a fucking wild card team right now. The Leafs are playing like shit. They need to fire Sheldon Keefe. They shouldn't have extended him. That was so stupid. The Leafs are a wild card team right now, I think. Yeah, they are. They have 14 points. So Detroit's the first wild. We're the fucking last wild card spot. So Buffalo, Montreal, Washington, and Islanders are a couple points away from us. So it's fucking sad, man. It's sad. I thought Nick Robinson again. I think Nick Robinson's playing good. Bertuzzi, I'm happy he got a goal. William Nylander's been the best player on the team, but like the team defense is not there. I don't give a shit about injuries. I don't care if McCabe's not there. The team has to play better defensively. They're allowing so many fucking goals at home. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And we lost to the fucking Senators out of all teams. That makes me sick to my fucking stomach. Losing to a rival team like that. Losing to Buffalo, they usually beat us. They're not like a big rival. But I don't get, if you come back from a 4-1 lead. You come back from a 4-1 lead against Tampa. And then you shit the bed against against Ottawa. You shit the bed. There's no fucking, carry away from that game, You fucking had a great comeback against the damn Lightning, and there's no carry away. There's no fucking, inspiration. There's no fucking motivation to come and win a back-to-back games. It's just shit. And they need new leadership. Guy Boucher, our fucking bench coach or whatever he is, should be the head coach of the Leafs. He's a more tough coach. Sheldon Keefe just lets the boys get away with everything. He criticizes them and he backtracks. He's just a fucking terrible head coach. And I just don't like him, man. He's a terrible head coach. I never wanted to bring him back. I don't think Brad Shea Living wanted to bring him back either. I think he was willing to give him 1 more year, which is fine. Well, it's not fine. I want him fucking gone, but he was on a 1-year deal, and then fucking probably Brendan Shanahan fucking gave him the extension. That's my belief. I don't know. I think, I hope, if we lose these next 2 games, there's no fucking Sheldon Keefe shouldn't be on the fucking plane to Sweden, okay? Because we're gonna have a Sweden game on Friday. We lose these next 2 games, or split. I don't give a shit. Sheldon Keefe. We have all that time to go to Sweden. It's next Friday's the game. We have all that time. Sheldon Keefe shouldn't be on the fucking plane to Sweden. Alright? He should be packing his fucking bags, alright? And getting the fuck out of here, man. MLSC should just fucking pay him off. Goodbye. Guy Boucher, you're our fucking intern. See what happens, and hopefully we can turn this fucking season around. Because this is a joke, man. Austin Matthews and William Nylander are fucking carrying the team. Mitch Marner's, he's still putting up points, but he's just making a lot of mistakes. Bertuzzi's not playing good. Today he played alright. He scored a goal, and same with Domi. They're playing better, but they haven't been playing good all year. Klimberg's ass. The defense is ass. We need some motivation, and I think it's because we need a new head coach. We need some fucking motivation in the room. Sheldon Keefe is not a motivator. He can't lead the boys. He's just buddy with them, man. He's buddy. I think Guy Boucher would fucking yell. He would fucking, he would be a nice, strict head coach. I don't think he'll be like fucking Babcock, an asshole. But he would be a good head coach, and he's taken his teams deep in the playoffs before with the Senators and the Lightning. So I think he would be a good replacement. He's on their fucking staff. He's ready. I wouldn't mind him. He's right there. Fuck Sheldon Keefe. He's terrible. Fire his ass. The season's going down the fucking tubes. I know it's early. It's November. We're in a playoff spot. But I don't care. We usually thrive in November. Not now. We're losing games. Losing to Buffalo. Losing to Ottawa. These are division games. Big division games. And this fucker is still our fucking head coach, man. And the players have to step up as well. It's not just fucking Sheldon Keefe. But the players need to step up as well. It's a mess, man. We'll see what happens when they play the Flames and the Canucks. We lose those 2 games. I don't care if it's in overtime. I don't care if we get 1 point each. Yeah. That Sheldon Keefe better be gone. I don't care. I wouldn't want him back if we win those 2 games. I just think he's a fucking dog shit head coach. He's been our coach for how long? And he's only won 1 round. He's the guy who blew a fucking 3-1 lead against Montreal. He gets outcoached in every playoff series. Even when we won, he got outcoached by fucking John Cooper. He gets outcoached every time, He's not a motivator. He doesn't motivate these guys, man. I think Guy Boucher would. Fire Sheldon Keefe. It's time. GG's to the Senators. They have fucking defensemen who can shoot. We don't. Except Morgan Riley. But he's more of like a slap shot. Wrist shooter. He didn't really slap. Didn't really have a point shot. But that's all I gotta say. Go Leafs go. We got the Flames next. And the fucking Canucks back-to-back games. I actually hope we lose those games so we can fucking fire Keefe and then we can get the season back on. So that's all I gotta say. Peace.